What's up? This is a random live stream, guys. Super random. Just thought I would do a live stream. I was awake and I was just awake doing stuff. So yeah, let's go live for a little bit. So yeah. Unless some people join the stream. I'm just hanging out. Just watching some YouTube videos laying in bed. And now I am just hanging out tomorrow. Because today is already tomorrow. I should probably go to the chat because I don't see any comments in the stream. There we go. I see y'all now. What's going on, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Not too much of an adventure right now. I'm just kind of just hanging out at home. Not too much going on. What do you guys got going on? When are you traveling again? The next window for me to travel will be about March. That's like the next available time I can just take off and travel. And I don't know if I'm gonna travel in March. Probably won't travel in March for the most part. I've been visiting San Francisco from Texas, and some of your videos have helped me get around. Oh, thanks. Thanks. You gonna get vaccinated? Yeah, I'll get vaccinated. Why not? I'll get vaccinated, especially to travel and to go places. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I mean, I understand some people don't want to be a guinea pig. I mean, I feel you. I mean, I'm down to try it. Hmm. Night. Nitro 209. What is that? Puff puff? Or is that like a heart? Or is that wind blowing? Come to Israel again. I would love to come to Israel again. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Not right now. Not with all the viruses and all that going on. It just wouldn't be a good time to travel. I can't wait to start traveling again. I've been to 106 countries so far, and many of them more than once. Oh, that's freaking awesome. 106. I'm a lot of countries. Some good weed. Some good weed. Palestine. Yeah, I want to go to Palestine next time. I go to Israel. I think Israel will definitely be a country that'll open up, pretty soon. One thing I'm wondering, there's a lot of countries that they've basically cut off Americans from traveling. I wonder will some of those countries keep it that way? You know what I mean? I'm just wondering. I mean, of course, I don't think Israel would, but I just wonder, will some countries just say, well, we haven't had Americans since the coronavirus because we banned them, and let's just not allow Americans again. I don't know. I just wonder, since COVID has a new strain, you think it all? I don't know what's going to happen in 2021. I think what's going to happen, people are going to get vaccinated. Yeah, the virus is going to mutate, but maybe it won't mutate as fast. And then maybe they can catch up with it. I'm just trying to be optimistic here, That's just Botswana, Ethiopia are my loves. Oh, and Egypt. Egypt was a lot of fun. Egypt, if I'm not mistaken, I think Egypt is just letting Americans come to Egypt right now. I I'm following a young lady who is traveling, and she was like in Egypt, and I think Egypt is one of those countries that's letting Americans in, if I'm not mistaken. Plug stock has gone insane. Okay, guys, plug stock is just it is for real going insane, yo. It's I was on the phone with a friend in Nashville, ended up buying $500 worth of plug power, and that it's almost like I've almost made like $3,000 off of it, and it's just a small position, but it just went up so much. Do you like Moldova? Moldova was cool. Moldova was very different than a lot of countries I've ever been to. It's very small. Not a lot of people know of Moldova, like outside of like Europe. You know, like if I go walk down the street right now in San Francisco and I ask random people, "Hey, have you ever heard of the country of Moldova?" People are gonna be like, "Oh, it's a country." But then if I walk down the street and ask people, "Hey, have you ever heard of Moldova?" They ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. They probably will not think of a country. So it's kind of like one of those like low key, like off the beaten path type places, and I tend to like places like that. Yeah, I'm sure I'll go back to Eastern Europe for sure. Yeah, eventually. I mean, Macedonia is open for Americans right now. Albania is open for Americans. Turkey's open for America. I think Turkey's open for Americans. I don't know. Turkey changes all the time. Like, I don't know if Turkey's the best place to go, but Turkey is pretty legit. Is that extensions on your head? How does that headdress work? Yeah, they're extensions. Yeah, they're extensions. But then, like, my actual hair is like growing like crazy now. So eventually, I'll start to slowly take them out. Like, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to shave my head like soon. Not like tomorrow, not like in a month or so, but like, I don't know. It's just, I think it would be cool to have no hair again and then have hair again. But then my actual hair is growing. So, like, I don't want to actually shave it. So, I probably won't. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I know about the whole Palestine thing. Like, I don't really want to talk too much about politics right now. Go back to sleep, man. So I passed out at like 7 and then woke up at like 12. So that's the situation I found myself in. I just shaved my head. $25. I should have put my stimulus on Hex, bought 20 shares before it split. Now I'm sitting at 5 shares. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of money to be made. But guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something that's going on with the stock market right now. This is this is something that I don't think a lot of people are even thinking about. Okay, so check this out. So okay, all this year in the stock market, it has been, well, since March, the stock market has been really good. All right. Stock market's been really good, and you have a lot of new people who have just joined the stock market that haven't invested in the stock market. You know what I mean? So basically, they're just getting in the stock market, and everything is amazing right now. You know what I mean? Like everything is so good in the stock market, right? So people are loving it. People just having a good time, right? You should, okay? But the problem I see that could come up is not necessarily a stock market crash. No, not a stock market crash. Even worse. Even worse than a stock market crash, because the cool thing about a stock market crash is if the stock market did a little crash, hey, it would be a lot of good deals out real quick. You know what I mean? But I think what's going on now is so many people are making like quick money. Like so many people are just rushing, taking all their money and put it into the stock market because it's going up so fast. And it's like, why not? Like, it makes sense. Like, why keep the money in the bank account when, like, it seems like every week the stock market is going up? And then everyone is hearing this whole thing. Well, the government is putting all this money, so you should buy stock, you should buy Bitcoin, you should buy assets, you should get rid of your cash. Cash is trash, right? But what I think could possibly happen very soon is that slowdown of the money entering the market. Okay? The slowdown of the money entering the market. When that slowdown of the money entering the market, right? That's when the stock market is going to go down. All right? That's when it's going to go down. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to give you this breakdown right here. Right now, there are so many stocks. Like, basically, like, I mean, I almost don't want to say this, but basically, like, I'm kind of playing a game right now. Like, close your eyes, take this Apple Pencil, and throw it over there. And if it falls on this shirt, we're going to buy this stock. If it falls on this pair of pants, we're going to buy this stock. If it falls on the blanket, we're going to buy this stock, right? Basically, I've been doing that right now with stocks. And I'm just like blown away, like how much money I've been making. And it's like, yo, this is too good to be true. So what I think is going to happen is eventually you got all these new people who have just put money in the stock market, right? They just put their money in the stock market. They just, oh yeah, it's going up. It's going up. I'm up 50%. I'm up 75%. I'm up 300%. I'm up 25%, right? Eventually, what I think is going to happen is when the money slows down and we have a week go by and people aren't up 20%. They're not up 10% anymore. And then another week goes by and they're not up 10% anymore. And another week goes by and they're not up 10% anymore. And then it just stagnates, right? Right? And then it stagnates. And then people are like, well, I'm already up 70% on this stock. So since I'm up 70% on this stock, I'm just going to sell out, right? When they start to sell out, then other people are going to start to sell out. And then the price is going to go down. And then more people are going to start to sell out because it won't be going up like it was, like it's been going like all 2020. That's what I think is going to go down. Now, I'm not telling everybody to go out and sell your stocks because I think the stocks that are really going to get hit the hardest are the smaller cap stocks. Like something like Tesla, Apple, Amazon. Man, those stocks are so big. I don't think those stocks are going to go down, but I'm talking about these stocks that like retail investors are buying like crazy, like these small market cap stocks, these speculative stocks, these stocks that like people are just jumping in and it's not exactly proven. My bad. I just been talking for a minute. What y'all got to say about that? Sell in 10 years, not in 30 days of holding the stock. I totally agree. But once again, the problem that we have in this market is we have a lot of people who are just entering the market. They just like this is their first time. Like this is their first time. So when you enter a market and it's your first time and you just constantly making money, like they've been making money this year, they haven't experienced any like downtimes. You know what I mean? It was a rare earth miner. Oh, you got a rare earth miner. And bought Walmart at $9. Wow. You're up quite a bit if you bought Walmart at $9. No, this is a Monster Energy drink. Jermaine, stay black. What do you mean stay black? What do you mean by stay black? What does that mean? Stay black. Yeah, I'm black, fool. Short to 25. What do you mean short to 25? You must be talking about one of these tickers you got up here. Who is this dude? What do you mean, who is this dude? This is Jermaine. This who this dude is. Who is this dude? Should put money in vaccine. No, I'm not putting any money in vaccine companies. The only ones I'm putting money on are these smaller speculative vaccine companies, but not Pfizer and not Moderna, because those are already ran quite a bit. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not putting any money in those. Hi from Noe Valley. Been following your vlogs. Oh, that's awesome. Noe Valley in the house. Yeah. Let's see. My brother loves Monster Energy drink. He drinks 3 to 5 cans a day. Holy cow! 3 to 5 cans a day. I've toned down my consumption of Monster Energy drinks. Yeah, I used to drink like one a day, but now I usually don't. Doesn't Arrested Development remind you of Memphis? Yes, it does. You love those monsters, huh? I used to. I don't really drink them that much anymore. I just found one in the fridge over here because it's like the middle of the night, and like I woke up and I'm like tired, and I was like texting my boo, and like I was just like, oh, let's pop one of these. Like I'll be awake because I went to sleep at 7 and then woke up at 12. So as long as I go to sleep at 4, maybe I can wake up at 6:30 right when the stock market opens, or just wake up later. Shit. I just started my Robinhood. Do you option trade? Can you give me some advice? So I don't really option trade that much. Yeah, I don't typically like the option trade because, yeah, you can make money, but like it's a different strategy. You know what I mean? It's just a different strategy. Like it's like the difference between, like the stock market is like basketball, right? And there's different ways. There's so many different ways to play basketball. There's so many different ways to play the stock market. And yeah, that's what I get. That's kind of my strategy, is not options as much. Every now and then I will buy options, but not that much. It's kind of rare. People tell me I should sell covered calls, and I was trying to figure out how to sell covered calls because that's something I don't do. Basically, covered calls is like when you own a stock, when you own like 100 shares of a different stock, and I own hundreds of shares of different stocks. You can basically like sell contracts on those stocks for passive income. And for the most part, like you can make bank. If you're right, you can make like I was watching this guy on YouTube. He had like 100 shares of Tesla, right? And like I have 90 shares of Tesla in my Robinhood account, but he had 100 shares of Tesla, and he was making like $1,000 a week, just like selling covered calls on his 100 shares of Tesla. And like that's so dope, yo. Like that's so dope. Like but I don't really do that because if you're wrong, you'll have to sell the shares. And if you sell the shares, you have to pay taxes on the shares because you are selling the shares. So it's kind of like one of them tough things. Like I don't really do options that much because I don't want to be in the situation where I have to sell shares that I've had like for a couple of years, So that's why I don't really mess with options as much. There's another guy in your area who talks stocks. His channel is Beat the Bush. He lives in the Bay Area. I didn't know he lives in the Bay Area. I mean, you never know where people live because most people film like at their house. So like you don't really know. You know what I mean? I mean, like me, at least like I film in the street, so people know like I live in SF. But I definitely have seen some of his videos Beat the Bush. Forex is where it is. See, the different okay, Forex is kind of like, okay, stocks is like basketball. Forex is like football. It's like a whole different sport with different rules. Um, Beat the Bush, bought a Tesla car with his Tesla stock. Yeah, I could definitely buy. I could buy a driveway full of Teslas with my Tesla stock. Yo, it's insane how much money I made out of Tesla. Um, I could also buy a Tesla with blink charging, which is even more insane than buying shares with Tesla because blink charging, like, I bought like 700 shares at like all less than $300. Like, and blink charging is like $50 a share right now. It's just like crazy, you know? It's crazy. I can't believe blink charging has performed the way it has performed. I'm just very, very thankful. Yeah, I think yeah, I can barely get a Tesla with 36,000. Yeah, that's like super dope. Like, and this was a speculative stock. What are some of the stocks that you like? The heaviest stock I've been buying lately, and people call me crazy, but I've been buying Beyond Meat like crazy. Yeah, I've been buying Beyond Meat like crazy. Yesterday, when Beyond Meat was at $118, I bought another 11 shares. Like, literally, I'm spending all my money on Beyond Meat. So now I have 100 shares of Beyond Meat in the Robinhood account. And you know what? If the price goes down to 100, if the price goes down to 100, I'm gonna buy another 100. Like, seriously. Beyond Meat is one I really, really like. But I've been buying Beyond Meat in a lot of other accounts. Pick the lesser of the two evil. Webull is way better than Robinhood. So I actually have Webull. But the thing with Webull is my Webull account is basically a Blink account. Like, pretty much all the shares in that account is Blink. I think I have like 3 shares of Tesla and Webull, but I have like 400 shares of Blink. So pretty much that whole account is Blink charging. And since Blink charging went up so much, I haven't really added any more money into Webull, because I think my Webull account is like 27,000 or something. So I'm like, well, dang, like, shit, it's high enough. You know, I really just wanted it to be above 25,000. It's at 2672. I just really wanted it to be above 25,000, and I only put $5,000 in this Webull account. Only $5,000, and right now it's worth 26, almost 27,000. So, you know, I'm not really gonna add any more money into it, just because it is Blink charging. I'm up 2,200% on Blink charging. You know, and then I got Arcimoto in here. Arcimoto is up 386%. I got some real 3 shares, which is not a lot. 3 shares at it's up 100%. I got some 16 shares of Beyond Meat and 3 shares of Tesla. But yeah, this is like I'm not gonna add any more money to this one at all. Sorry. Tattoo Chef is supposed to be vegan. That tastes good. They are not exactly vegan, but almost everything they have is vegan. Beyond Meat is truly special. Yeah, I like Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat is pretty cool. Frisco is more expensive than Zoo York. You bless Jermaine. Yeah, there's definitely opportunities here. Like, I'm in a situation now where I really just don't want to leave the city, because it would cost me so much money to go like leave the city, just because I'd have to buy a car versus just staying here and not buying a car and just staying in a small place, like it makes so much more sense just to stay here. If you ask me, like, yeah, if I had to leave, like I would just be like, oh crap, I gotta leave. I mean, I wouldn't mind leaving, especially going traveling. But you're losing money with commission costs with Robinhood. Webull is free. Robinhood is free. There's no commission with Robinhood. Yeah, they don't charge commission. And the thing with Robinhood, I've been with Robinhood a little bit longer. And don't get me wrong, like eventually I'm pretty sure like this Webull account is gonna catch up to my Robinhood account. Like eventually. I think it will. On the Webull account, the one reason why this account really, well, I mean, this account has grown a lot, but I can actually grow this account even more if I use margin on this account. And I'm not using margin on this account. So maybe I'll start doing more margin on this account. I want to get to like maybe like 50,000 and then start using margin. But who knows? Maybe I'll start using margin before. I love this city. The markets are inflated with funny money. Expecting cost inflation, economy and deflation right now. You better go back to hard assets, which are easily liquidated, bro. I don't know. Hard assets are easily liquidated. What do you mean? Like just things in general, like things like a car, gold, what something that has value, right? Like an actual tangible item that has value, like a collectible item or a watch or just something. You mean something like that? Something other than. You mean something other than a digital asset, something you can touch. Should I pay for a Robinhood Gold account? Okay, should you pay for a Robinhood Gold account? People ask that question all the time. Benefits of a Robinhood Gold account can be pretty substantial if you use your Robinhood account quite often. For example, without a Robinhood Gold account, I don't exactly know how long it takes for money to go from your bank account to Robinhood, right? With Robinhood Gold account, the money it can hit your Robinhood account instantly. Like you can go on there and just type in, you want to transfer $100, $1,000. With that money, if you have a Robinhood Gold, it'll show up in your account like instantly, right? So you can start using that money instantly. So that's one cool thing about Robinhood Gold. If you transfer money out of Robinhood, because earlier today I transferred like money from my Robinhood because I'm actually gonna put it into another account because I'm using the margin from this account and putting it into another account. But if you do that, you can if you transfer money from Robinhood going to your bank account, you can get the money from Robinhood to your bank account the next day. Like if you do it before like I think 3 p.m., you can get it the next day in your bank account. And if you don't have Robinhood Gold, it just takes a little bit longer. It takes a little bit longer. It takes 4 to 5 days. And then if you do it after 3 or 4 p.m., it takes a whole nother day. Have $100. What stock can you recommend me? I don't know. For $100, I don't really want to say too much, but I can kind of point you in a direction without saying a name of a stock. Okay, so one thing you can look at is you can look at what's on sale. right? What's low, or you can look at something that's low. Like I'm trying to say this without saying the name of a company because I really want to say the name of a company to give you an example, but then I don't want you to go look at that company. But you can look at something that is basically something that's discounted, something that's like not ran, but then something that you see a potential in. All right. That could be a good one. What up, Alex? What's good? Everybody's buying GameStop. Signal. I don't know if Signal, if you act like, I think Signal is private. And if Signal is really smart, they'll stay private and they'll go ahead and they'll be like their own little company and they won't get bought out. After Beyond Meat, what's a stock in your portfolio that has the highest weight? Believe it or not, Blink Charging has quite a bit of weight in my account. Let me see. Let me go back to Robinhood. We got Blink Charging, and then behind that is Dropbox, which I may sell Dropbox tomorrow. I may sell Dropbox because like my average cost is like 1979. And I'm still up 13%, but like Dropbox isn't really went anywhere. They got a lot of bad news coming out. I'm basically just tired of looking at it. I'm tired of it. It used to be like my second largest position. And then now it's like my fourth largest position. And it's just like stocks just keep passing it. Like literally just stocks keep passing it. Like, Beyond Meat was like below it, and then now Beyond Meat passed it. And then Blink Charging, which was at the bottom of the freaking list. Blink Charging went from the bottom of the list to the top. Do you use technology? This is the phone list, and that's when you buy securities. I mainly just go off of companies and things that I like. Yeah, and things that I see a potential in, right? The thing with Dropbox, I like Dropbox because that whole interface, once you get used to any interface, it's going to be very difficult to change, right? I also think that Dropbox could get bought out. And if Dropbox gets bought out, what that means is like we'll see the stock price pop, you know what I mean? And I'll just make some short-term money. That's what I think is going to happen with Dropbox. With like Real, once again, like I think that Real is another company on here. I just think it's a really good price, and I think that they have massive potential because they are. I mean, they're an app that they if you have like fashion, like fashion items like that, you want to sell on consignment, basically. That's what the Real is, and they're the IPO price was $20, and now they just got above that. They've been up below the IP price for a long time, and they're opening more and more stores. They're benefiting from the whole shutdown economy, just because more people are buying their items online, and yeah, you just spread it out. And then there's also some very very risky plays on here. I'm not going to really talk about the risky stocks I'm in because the reason why I'm not going to talk about the risky stocks that I'm in is because I don't want to promote them for people to go out there and lose money on. That's why I don't want to promote them. Just someone in the stream asks like, hey, I got $100. Like, where should I invest? Well, there's a lot of good companies out there you can invest $100 in. Apple, right? That'd be a good one. Maybe Amazon, maybe Tesla, right? I think those would be good companies. I mean, I would say Apple would probably be better out of those three that I just named. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to like say this penny stock, right? And then all of a sudden, this person that say, hey, I got $100 to invest. I wouldn't want them to go put that $100 on this penny stock and then lose a chunk of money. And then this person is like, oh, well, that's what the stock market is like. Like I just lost like 30% in one day. Well, because you invest in a penny stock, you know what I mean? So like I kind of want to, like I kind of want to be a positive person. I don't want to be someone who's like, yo, guys, I just made 30% on this stock. You should buy it. You know what I mean? And then when all y'all buy it, I run around and sell it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that person. Like I don't like I want to be like I don't want to be that. So like that's why I don't even want to talk about the penny stocks that I'm in. You need to research what you're investing in, bro. Depending on what type of investment it is. If it's like these penny stocks, the ones that I'm not gonna say the names of, these are really small stocks, versus the weight of the portfolio. You know what I mean? So the money that I put in these penny stocks, if I lose it, like I'm totally okay with it because once again, it's a very small percentage, right? That's just okay. It's cost of doing business. If some you gotta win, some you gotta lose some. But anything I'm putting majority of my money into, of course I'm gonna do lots of research and I'm gonna do my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? But like these little penny stocks, these little stocks that I follow like on on YouTube and I see people pumping and dumping. I mean, come on. I mean, you better get in that joint and get out. I mean, by the time you research, shit, the price may drop 30%. You know what I'm saying? Like it took all day to research a stock, yo. But on these penny stocks, it's like, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like it's just an in and out. It's like what do they call it in the streets? They call it a quickie, right? I don't mess with penny stocks. Not worth my time personally. I mess with penny stocks every once in a while. I totally get it. It's definitely not worth. It's definitely not. For the most part, penny stocks are not worth your time. Totally agree. Yeah, but lately I've just been in some of these like Facebook groups, and I'm just like, what? Word, I appreciate the fight for your boy. They think they knew something. Yeah. Sell your position in Tesla. You will not regret it. What do you mean sell with Tesla? What's gonna happen with Tesla? I think the market's gonna for sure go down. We're riding very high right now. We love you, Jermaine. Do people think Tesla's a fraud? Like, is that what's going on? Alex, you still in the stream? What you up to, Alex? Hey, y'all think Tesla's a fraud? I don't know. That's what they say. They say those energy companies always be lying about their numbers. You bought 5 shares of what? Thinking of saving up for the next correction. Who knows what the next correction is gonna be like? Yo, Jermaine, let's dab, bro. Oh, where you at? You in the city? Come through and scoop me up. Let's go to your house and dab, yo. Dab. Let me see your dab. Let me see your dab. Can't even sign up yet. Okay, answer. What do you mean that you can't sign up? Can't sign up for what? Are you in a relationship? I am in a relationship. It's fun. It's cool. It's super cool. I'm learning a lot of things about myself. Do you still do Uber or Uber Eats vlogs? I haven't did an Uber Eats vlog in a minute. Maybe I should do an Uber Eats vlog. But when I get this new bike, I'll definitely do more vlogs, but it's kind of hard to. I don't know. I just haven't. It's always wet, so that's why I haven't been using the skateboard as much. Is the person you're in a relationship with white or black? People always ask this question. She is her race is have you ever been near Antioch, Pittsburgh, Bay Point area? No, I haven't been. I've been near Pittsburgh Bay. I don't think I've been near Antioch. What's your financial journey like? Where did it start? Um, I mean, for the most part, financial journey started, I guess, when I was what? I don't know, 12. I mean, 10, I don't know, 10. I don't know when it started. Started a long time ago. I don't know. How often do you drink? Do people think I'm drinking now? Because I'm totally not. I'm just having a Monster Energy drink. Um, yeah, yeah. I did drink. I had a beer on. No, I had a glass of wine like a week ago. Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it. Hi, Jermaine from France. What do you think of Tattoo Chef stock? I bought like $300 worth. And it's crazy if I say I bought $300 worth, that means I bought it on the stash app. But yeah, I bought like $300 worth. And honestly, like I didn't really research it. Like I just bought it, Like I'm just gonna keep it real. Like it's pretty much what I did with it. But yeah, like I see their products in the grocery store, and I mean people have been hyping it. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of times I follow like certain people online and I see them like hyping something. Sometimes I don't take advantage of what they're talking about, but sometimes I actually take advantage of what they're talking about. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it real, And it's not necessarily like people online, but it's just people like like different people that run hedge funds and stuff like that, like different CEOs and stuff. Like sometimes I listen and I don't take advice, and I see the opportunity go by, and sometimes I hear their advice and I freaking move money and I take advantage of things. So, Jermaine, I'm amazed by your e-skating board skills. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I love to skate. We go get a drink? What haven't you been enjoying drinking? BS. Going on message. Well, are you in the city? You want to like get a drink and talk about stocks or something? Where can I get an old bike? Look in the Mission District, yo. If you want an old bike. What if your boosted board needs servicing? If my boosted board needs servicing, two things. I'll figure it out myself, right? I'll figure it out like for the most part, I can almost figure out like pretty much everything that's going on with the board, or I can just switch out parts because I have a lot of parts myself. I don't have a lot of parts for the boosted stealth. The V3. I have a lot of parts for the V2, but don't have many parts for the V3. But what I would do is I would just buy another V3. I don't know if I'd buy a new one or if I just buy a used one. Because this V3 I bought now, I bought it used. I bought it like $1,000, and I think it had like 100 miles on it or something. But the cool thing about it is it came with two batteries. and 2 chargers. So that was pretty cool for 1,000. And a new one would have cost me like 1,600 with just one battery and one charger. Not in the city, but close. Yeah, stocks. And another one. Yeah, I mean, I could do a one-on-one. I mean, you could meet me at WeWork. We can make I usually do like I do one-on-ones on Instagram. Um, I don't really talk about it too much because I feel like if I talk about it, like I'll just do one-on-ones all day, and I don't want to just do one-on-ones all day. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't want to talk about it. Ooh, you want to know? Do you have a link HD camera for live streaming? So the HD camera I'm using for live streaming right now, this is the iPad Pro front camera, and I'm streaming in 1080p. And if you use the YouTube app, you actually can't stream in 1080p. You can only stream in 720p. How I'm streaming in 1080p is I'm using YardStream, and you got to get the Pro package. And with the Pro package, you can stream in 1080p, and you can also stream to multiple platforms at the same time. So, like right now, I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, but sometimes I'll stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. You know, Boosted is getting cheaper on eBay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you can definitely get boosted parts around. You know, in the Bay Area, there's just a lot of boosted parts because it was from Mountain View, which is maybe it's about a 45-minute drive from here. So just in that Mountain View area, you can find a lot of boosted parts. Just because a lot of people used to work at Boosted in Mountain View and they used to live in that area. So everyone that worked there was like into majority of the people that worked there were into skateboarding and stuff like that. Martinis. I just took melatonin so I can fall asleep. Oh, that's what's up. Miss Selman, are you in where are you? Are you in San Francisco? Selman? Am I pronouncing it right? When was the last board update and app updates still no, there's no more app updates. But the last board update was I don't know when the last board update was. That's a good question. I can't tell you off the top of my head. Jermaine, yeah, I need to talk about how to get a board and an electric bike. Yeah, electric bikes are pretty dope. It's 10:11 a.m. Oh, 10:11. You're on the other side of the world. I'm in Connecticut. Oh, you moved to the United States from South Africa in 2019. That is amazing. You in Connecticut. That's super cool. I love South Africa. I want to go back to South Africa. Yeah, I'd love to go back to South Africa right now. But it's just I was talking to a friend in Namibia, and he was just telling me how like the tourism industry is just like devastated. Like everything in that he was telling me like everything in the whole tourist area closed because there's just not many tourists. And I just imagine similar things for South Africa. That's why I really don't even want to go right now. But that's going anywhere. Like that's going anywhere. I wonder all my vegan spots probably closed down in South Africa. My spelling sucks. My bad. My spelling sucks, y'all. I met Muskeman and didn't even know it was in my. Um, have you considered one wheel? Yeah, kinda consider one wheel. But the whole thing about one wheel is when it dies, you can't you have to carry it. That's a vegan pizza. I like Patsy's. But the thing about Patsy's is it takes a minute, yo. It took like 30 minutes. Like the pizzas are like deep dish Chicago style. So it just takes a minute to cook, you know? So it's kind of one thing I don't like about Patsy's. And it's kind of far, yo. It's like way over there and I mean it's not too far, but it's kind of a minute away. It's like the Hayes area. I don't miss meat because the thing with meat is it's all about the seasoning. Late nights with Jermaine. Yes, late nights with Jermaine. It's all about the seasoning. So, like for example, I used to love hot wings, right? I used to love hot wings before I went vegan. That was one thing I used to love. But then when I figured out that you can make like tofu and you can put the same hot sauce on tofu, I was blown away because I'm like, yo, this is kind of like hot wings. I mean, it's not like hot wings, but it really just depends on the type of chicken. I'm getting tired now. See, I'm getting mad tired. It just depends on the type of seasoning you use. You know, it depends on how you prepare the tofu. They're talking now. Is the meat that cause brain cancer? They may be always saying that. Yeah, I think that meat does cause a lot of. I think meat does cause a lot of diseases. And the reason why meat does cause a lot of diseases, look at how many diseases we have in America versus how many diseases that other countries have. And other countries don't eat as much beef, you know? So is soy bad or not? I don't just particularly like to go after soy. You know, there's a lot of things out there that has proved that soy is safe and soy doesn't do anything to you. But I always like to avoid soy. You know, if I ever go somewhere and I have the option of having soy milk or any other type of non-dairy milk, I will probably always choose any other option except for soy first. You know, soy is going to be the last one I choose because soy is in so many other things. So, yeah, I definitely avoid soy milk. Over there in the fridge, I have almond milk. Yes, almond milk is really good. You should buy a Corvette. Why would I buy a Corvette? Rest in peace, buffets. San Francisco looks good, but it's ran by Democrats. And I can't do that. And she says ran by Democrats. I cannot be in no Democratic place. I hear you, baby girl. Oh gosh. Hola from Hawaii. What's up, Hawaii? I love your soul. You have a very good energy. Look like you're vegan, which purifies the body. Yes, it does. Cleans the body. Just want to cuddle. Rice milk. There's so many different types of milk. Yeah, I like almond milk more. And oat milk is pretty thick too. Yeah, oat milk's pretty thick. I think oat milk is I actually probably lean more towards oat milk because I don't think oat milk uses as much water to produce. Almond milk uses a shit ton of water. Oh my gosh, almond milk uses so much water, y'all. Go to bed. Should I go to bed? Or do I look tired? It's the middle of the night, yo. My favorite is oat milk. With the oat light, it targets his bomb. Jermaine, so what happens when you get 100K subscribers? I get that thing, that like YouTube plaque thing, which would be pretty cool. What time do you wake up every day? I wake up usually at like 6:30. 6:30. I mean, depends. Like sometimes I wake up, like my sleep schedule still hasn't. Ever since I moved here to this new place, my sleep schedule is still messed up from the Airbnb. Like for real. That's why I'm awake right now. That's why I'm awake right now. Like my sleep schedule is still messed up. For example, I woke up at like 5 a.m. No, 4 a.m. this morning. I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning, yo. So, and then last night I woke up at 4 a.m. That's why I always have to take a nap in the middle of the day. How is the energy in the new place? So I don't know if you know, but I live in a hotel. Yeah. Do you make good money from YouTube? Yeah, I make decent money. Yes, I live in a hotel and it's very unusual because I live in a hotel that is basically uh, uh, I mean, it's empty. Put it like that. It's empty, and then there's no one working at the front desk. Ain't no room service. Ain't nobody cleaning the place. I mean, people are cleaning like the outside, but like, you know what I mean? It's a very different type of accommodation. you know, I thought people would. I thought people would move in by now. There's still no one's moved in. I'm still the only one living here, yo. How insane is that, yo? How did you discover your current resident and hotel? It was in a Facebook group. I saw a link in a Facebook group and I clicked on it, got a hold of these people, and they're like, yeah, you want to live in our hotel? And I was like, yeah, man. I would love to live inside of your hotel. And they was like, yeah, come on. Hotel life sucks. I love hotel life. It's luxurious, man. Oh yeah. I like it. Seeing any ghosts in this hotel, Jermaine? Yeah, I was looking for some ghosts. I'm always looking for ghosts. I'm always looking for ghosts. I'm always looking for gangs. Like, some gangs like broke into the hotel and then, I'm always looking for that. I'm always looking for weird people. Like I don't know, it's interesting like living in a freaking hotel, y'all, by yourself, you know? I'd be like, hope I don't get locked out of this bad boy. But ghosts, yeah, I think this joint got some ghosts. Like up in the parking garage, it's got some ghosts. On the roof, I seen some ghosts. Yeah, it's got ghosts for sure. Yeah, and we figured out how they cut the heater on for me, so now the heater works up in the hotel. So got heat in this bad boy. I almost been here a month. It's pretty cool. That will keep the best. Oh, that'll keep the bad spirits away. Sage or incense. Yeah, but it's kind of a trip, guys. It is kind of a trip to live in a hotel. It's the whole building empty. Yeah, I mean, the whole building is empty. And the reason why I know this is because I'll just go outside at night and count how many lights are on. And the same lights are on all the time. Like they never go off. So that just makes me wonder, like, there's probably no one living there. The curtains never go, they never turn. So it's a trip. It's a trip. Like I need it, like you know what I mean? Like living in a hotel is kind of a trip because check this out. You run into situations like the situation I was in today, right? I needed to vacuum the floor because there's carpet here, right? There's carpet. And I didn't know I didn't know if I was gonna freaking like have to go to Target and get a vacuum cleaner for like $50 or what. So I just asked the people like, yo, can I borrow a vacuum cleaner? And they're like, yeah, we got a vacuum cleaner for you. And I just used a vacuum cleaner and I vacuumed the floor and it was cool. Yes, I do pay rent. Yeah. Jermaine renting the whole hotel. I'm not renting the whole hotel. I am not some Indian billionaire that just come in town. I'm having a party. I'm renting the whole thing. Having a party for a month, yo. Why isn't there housekeeping? Well, the hotel is closed. That's why there's no housekeeping. There's no one staying here. On my way to JFK. Are you going to Puerto Rico, Alex? About to party by myself. You about to party by yourself? Can you handle it? You should have came to freaking San Francisco, Alex. I don't know why you going to Puerto Rico. I don't know if you're going to Puerto Rico or not. You haven't told me yet. At least you don't hear homeless people yelling. I don't hear homeless people yelling. No. Because I'm just too far. I mean, I see homeless people from a distance, but like I don't really hear them. Every now and then I can hear like a motorcycle zooming by. You're a brave man, Jermaine. Oh, why you say I'm brave? What, living up in a hotel for free? Do any live streaming in City Center or Tenderloin at this hour? I don't know if I would live stream at this hour. You're brave living in, living by myself in a freaking hotel. He's not an Indian billionaire. He's an African billionaire. Yes, African billionaire. We would give him. We have to give him a tenderloin to film on the tenderloin. You would have to give him a tenderloin to film on the tenderloin. Yes, you would, because I would. Well, I wouldn't want the tenderloin, but something equivalent. But you would have to do that because I would not want to go walk around in the tenderloin right now with a camera. But I don't know. Like I would probably just blend right in, honestly. Like would probably just blend right in. I mean, if I had the camera in stealth mode, which is like I'd have to film with a different camera. How do you feel about living out of van RV life? I don't know. I like skyscrapers. Yeah, I like big buildings. What is a Tenderloin a t-shirt? It's a neighborhood in the city that is kind of rough. Can you have guests? Yeah, I have guests over all the time. I have guests over all the time. Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, like, I have guests over. They don't always come up to the room. There's so many other places I can hang out in my hotel. So like, I have people over. We hang out in the game room. We hang out in my restaurant. We hang out at my front desk. You know, we got different rooms. I got a WeWork room. You know, we hang out in there, so it's pretty chill. VTL. Would you shave your head and facial hair for $100? No, not $100. Jermaine, do you like to play video games? Hmm. Yeah, I would. I think video games are pretty cool. Dude has all the rooms to himself. Yep, I got some rooms. I got floors, bro. I got floors. Yep, I got hotels. Yeah, you got to get you a hotel, man. Sometime, once in your life, you have to live in a hotel. You got to get a whole hotel. You know, you can't have people next to you. You got to have the whole floor to yourself. You got to have the floor above you to yourself, the one beneath you to yourself. It's the whole building to yourself. I mean, I'm telling you, it's an experience that you must experience. Yeah, I mean, it's lit, yo. It's lit. You can scream in your hotel in the middle of the night and ain't nobody here. You know, you gotta have floors, bro. Like goals. You gotta have your own lobby. Yes, yes. Your own lobby. Yes. You gotta have to have your own elevators. Yes, I have my own elevators. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yeah, I think big tech is probably gonna get worried pretty soon. Saudi hotel. Knock out a wall between rooms. Express yourself, my boy. Scream. Yes, yes, yes. I live 30 minutes away from the city, but haven't been in over a year. Oh, that totally makes sense. That's a band's dream jam space. That it would be anybody that plays any music instrument, they would love it here. You could just be as loud as you want, yo. You could be loud as you want. I mean, I could literally have a party in the freaking lobby, yo. I mean, not that I would do that because I'm a very low key person, you know. I'm like, no, even if I knew a lot of people, I wouldn't want everyone to know you know, I want everyone to know about my hotel, you know, because having a hotel is dope, man. I mean, it's like, I love it. You know, there's only one thing that's missing. Only one thing that's missing in the hotel, yo. No, the hallways aren't dark. The hallways are lit. The only thing that's missing in the hotel that just makes it just take away the hotel feel just enough, right? Is you know when you go to a hotel and you have that thing that you put the luggage on, the luggage rack. Yes, this hotel does not have luggage racks. Yes. If they had a luggage rack, it would be everything. Yes, it would be the perfect place. But they do not have a luggage rack. Damn this hotel. They should have luggage racks. Because if they had a luggage rack, like for real, it would be a hotel all day. It's got an ice machine. Yo, ice machine. You got even got the little ice bucket. You put the ice in the bucket, you know. It's great. Trump 2024. Wow, is he already running in 2024? I thought he got impeached for the second time. Like, how do you do that? Where do you cook? I eat out. I don't cook. That's the part that sucks. Do you like pay a bunch of money for the hotel? No, it's a monthly rate. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Like a luggage cart. No, they got a luggage cart. There's a luggage cart downstairs because when I moved in, I used the luggage cart. Moved up into a hotel, y'all. It's strange how people loved Trump before and now they hate him brainwashed on the highest level. I mean, once again, I don't really want to talk about politics in this video, but like, you know, yeah, Let's just go on to the next one. Let's just move on. Laundry services. Yep, we got laundry. We got free laundry service. Yes, yes, yes. Free. Yes, yes, yes. Free, free, free. Yeah, we have washer and dryer. There's no. You don't put the quarters in. You just press the button. You press start and it just starts spinning. It put numbers on there and say 34 minutes. And the price is free. It's included. So yeah, you don't even have to worry about it. It's super cool, yo. I'm questioning, can y'all hear me? Does the audio sound good? Would you ever settle for a real 9 to 5 job? Maybe I would settle. Like I actually thought about, oh, is that a poo rat? Oh, you can hear me on Twitch. Cool. Question. I actually thought about moving to Texas and moving to Austin and applying at the Tesla Gigafactory. I actually thought about doing that. Like real talk. I thought about doing it because um I thought about moving to Texas because it would. I thought it like okay, the Tesla Gigafactory is gonna open in probably like a year and a half from now. All right. Once it opens a year and a half from now, like if I move there like now, like I can get a place and like get acquainted with the area and then apply and like get a job and like basically I would just work there and like pretty much use all the money to just buy Tesla stock. You know what I mean? But then I'm just thinking like I could just not work for Tesla and just do whatever else I'm doing and just still just buy Tesla stock, right? you know. So I kind of thought about moving to Texas because it is cheaper in Texas. Like you can get, a nicer house and stuff like that. It's a little bit cheaper. But I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Your voice is so soothing, fan. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mia. Mia. If you go back to the videos, you will see the hotel. Yeah, if you go to my videos, you will see the hotel. Yes, I like the hotel. It's very luxurious. Yes, 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 yes. Which state do you live in? I live in California, the Golden State. You ever been to Charmaine's at the proper hotel? How is it? No, I've never been to Charmaine's. I've definitely heard of the proper. Definitely heard of the proper hotel. It's yeah, it's near like what 7th and Market, that area. Knows how to party. Jermaine, Austin would be good for you. Do they have skyscrapers in Austin? It's almost 3 a.m. It is almost 3 a.m. Well, the thing is, I was awake. I went to sleep at like 7 a.m. No, 7 p.m. I went to sleep and then woke up at midnight. So that's why I'm awake right now. We are just chatting. Yes, we're just chatting. Pier 39 is open. I'm pretty sure Pier 39 is open. I don't know anything about San Reno. You definitely need a car in Texas. Live stream at 6 and Market. No, I'm cool on that. Bro, go to sleep. You can't even speak. What do you mean go to sleep? Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Jermaine, would you be with friends like materialistic, big spender type people? You're amazing. I would pay you to be my friend, honestly. I tell my husband about you all the time. Oh, that's awesome. That's super chill. You are so chill. Yes, I try to keep it chill, yo. Try to keep it chill. Try to keep it chill. Try to keep it chill. Yes, downtown Austin has skyscrapers. Oh, they do. SF nightlife. Nightlife is dead. Yes, nightlife sucks here. Do you listen to Sarah Vinny? No, I don't. Her. What type of music does she have? Sarah and Vinny? No, doesn't sound familiar. Is this like some classical music or something? I think Jermaine does have a Patreon. I don't have a Patreon. I mean, I think I do have a Patreon still. I made one and then I made one and didn't really promote it that much because I didn't feel like I wanted to juggle between two platforms, you know. What will you travel to next? I don't know where I'm gonna travel to next. Good question. It's a morning show. It's a middle of the night joint, yo. Marie Mars. I want to go to Mars. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Mars, Mars, Mars. That sounds really weird, right? My voice sounds bad. Ooh. But just looking at my settings on my microphone. Pre-market is mixed. Should be a good day. Yeah, I was just thinking about the pre-market actually. But you say it's mixed. I think I'm gonna get ready to go to bed because I want to go to bed so like I can go to sleep and wake up at like 6 or 7 or 8, and then I can check the markets, you know. But I love all of y'all. Thanks for doing a middle of the night live stream because I like to hang out with y'all in the middle of the night because it's cool. Happy to be awake at 6 a.m. That's dope. All right, Philip. Peace out. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Sweet dreams, everyone. See y'all later. Bye bye.